And the pitch is dying like this. There's not a lot of spin, but it's dying. Just how they're going to manoeuvre the ball. Jasprit, Bumrah into the attack. That's why Root's role is going to be important. He likes the ball coming on. He's a good timer of the ball. But when it's slow like this, can he find his timing? Can he just knock it into the corners for a while? This stuff, look at that ball, just hit right at the bottom of Joe Root's bat. We've already had one backbreaker. Root looking at his bat now. This sort of bowling is very tricky. Watch this just die. Doesn't bounce. Right off the toe end.
And as the game progresses, we'll see it's hitting through, keeping a little lower.
Hit away. Field up on the offside. Morgan silences the crowd.
Good adjustment there. It was the slower ball. He picked it up nicely. Just waited that bit longer. Getting the placement right on the offside. It's just about building a partnership now. 30-40 runs, getting them back on track. There's plenty of depth in this England batting lineup. So from India's point of view, 2 wickets aren't enough. They have to keep chipping away.
Yeah, two very calm, cool heads at the crease, Morgan and Root. Short arm jab away on the leg side. With end to the over, end to the power play. It's 36 for 2.
It's going to be Bumrah. The final stretch of this run chase for England. Bumrah the bowler. Just love the way he's looked to play straight in this innings.
Yeah, it's all part of his learning curve, not only for him but also the team. England batsmen like pace on the ball. You saw in the Test series that Rajkot got 600, 500 when there was pace on the ball. The moment the pace came off, then they struggle a little bit. Same with Stokes when he first started, really struggled in this innings against the leg spinner, got out against the no ball. Still think the seamers are harder to score off on this pitch.
There is captain diving for everything. There's some brilliant fielders in this Indian outfit.
Yorkers you get wrong, you go full toss and you go for 4.
Just like that. But with the ball being wet, I think even leg deliveries will come onto the bat and somebody like a Ben Stokes will hit you through the line. But if you don't get the Yorkers right, juicy full tosses, and he's too good a player to miss out.
Look at Nera's figures on here. 2 overs for 7 runs by bowling into the pitch. All the seamers don't just go, this is what we do, we bowl death bowling now. Think about what pitch is in front of you. I think England have done that better than India have done so far in this series. That's a better length on here.
I think Nera was pretty good because he bowled with the new ball. There was not so much dew at that point of time.
Under slight pressure, Bumrah, it's the first time in his young career that he's experiencing a bit of loss of form. As a bowler, he's been consistent right through. It's an excellent record for a young fast bowler playing T20 cricket or 50 overs cricket, but the one-day series didn't quite go his way. Direct hit, misses the ball. That's what India needed. The Stokes would have made it anyway. 113 for 3. It's going to be Bumrah bowling the 18th. Dot ball to start with. He's a dangerous player, Nasser. So much to look forward to. Your Butler hasn't quite got going. He's had a couple of innings, but his confidence is not sky high. Bumrah as well, one-day series economy rate of 7.86. So he's under some pressure as well.
And I think got to take his time. He's hurrying a little too much. Bumrah has got to take his time, recollect his thoughts, decide what he wants to bowl. He's in a bit of a hurry. That happens when you're under pressure. But that's how you control situation as a bowler.
Started off really well here. 2 dot balls, a single. He's missed it. Another dot ball. Bumrah at his best.
Yeah, now they're bowling how they should have bowled throughout. All the seamers. Seam is harder on here. England know it. England did it themselves. Change of pace, pressure on Root now, bowling it into the surface, pace off. Just sits in that surface. Now Root was comfortable while Stokes was there. Butler's trying to get in, and Root's now thinking, I've got to play the big shot, which he doesn't like doing.
Required rate now 11.14. Misses again. Keep a watch on the required rate. This is T20 cricket. Keeps changing quickly. It's 12 now.
And no one knows that better than Joe Root. Very comfortable while Stokes was scoring boundaries. He wants to get it across to Butler. The rate is up at 12.
It's been an outstanding over under pressure. Hasn't had the best time with the ball, but this has been a magical over. A couple of slow deliveries. That's how you begin your over. He started the over well, and after that grown in confidence. He's got 1 more over remaining. Bumrah.
Pressure on Root now. He's faced 2 dot balls. This has gone straight up. Might result in a wicket, or Pandya will not get there. They'll get a couple of runs. Almost had the wicket from the pressure of the dot balls. Terrific over from Bumrah. It's 121 for 4.
In for Root. Need these men in the inner circle in for Root. They need Root on strike.
They're keeping it safe. The field is on the edge of the boundary. Bumrah. Could be a dot ball. Yes, wicket gone. More importantly, dot ball. And although Butler has gone to the other end, he can't take strike to the next ball.
He can't, and you just got to question Joe Root there. Just get bat on ball and run a single. Get Butler on strike. He may not be happy with the decision, but Butler had nearly crossed by the time the finger had gone up. Was there an inside edge on that? That's why he's cross. Kohli got away with one earlier where he was plumb. Joe Root does not get away with that. He should have been given not out. He's got to go. And Moeen Ali, more importantly, Moeen Ali will be on strike.
Fielders on the offside coming closer to keep him on strike. Slow delivery, bottom edge. Get a single, but Butler is on strike. 7 needed from 4 balls. Yes, inside edge onto the pads. That's why Root was a little upset there. Importantly for India, it was a dot ball. Big inside edge.
Unlucky for Joe Root. Actually, it's going to be really decisive as the sloppy work by KL Rahul in the last over in the deep. He conceded 2 runs, which meant Butler got back on strike and he hit the final ball for a 6.
7 needed of 4. Ashish Nehra has gone all the way to Mahendra Singh Dhoni to suggest maybe a field change or maybe change of angle. Getting Bumrah to bowl round. Butler is the man on strike, the danger man. Mistimed a 6 last over. Misses, it's a dot ball. 7 from 3 now needed for England.
That slower ball is excellent. Butler can't just delay shot. He did off the last over off Nehra, but there's something about the Bumrah slower ball that he's struggling with. Just can't delay long enough. He's through the shot.
Virat Kohli is at long off, so he doesn't know what Ashish Nehra is trying to suggest to Dhoni now. He's trying to get the bowler's attention.
I think leave the bowler alone. He's doing a fine job.
Bowling! Well done, Bumrah. Butler, the danger man's gone. And more importantly, it's 7 from 2 balls.
And being unpredictable. Very, very clever bowling again. Slower ball, slower ball. Buttler's thinking, I can't pick his slower ball. And he goes quicker. Just skidded on low, bowled off the pad. 3 beautiful deliveries. What an over this is turning out to be. The danger man Buttler's gone for 15. 138 for 6.
Misses. Well done, Bumrah. And it's very rare to see Dhoni miss the stumps. And what you have now is 6 runs of the last ball. What a match.
Kohli was desperate for Dhoni to hit the stumps. Dead-eyed Dick that is Dhoni. Often he hits the stumps. He practices so much. Another slower ball, another batsman threw the shot early, just dying on the pitch. Dhoni misses by a distance.
And very often you'll see Mahendra Singh Dhoni with just the one glove. But the previous delivery, now he's got one glove on, but the previous delivery had both his gloves on, so that makes it even more difficult for a direct hit. A direct hit would have meant a dot ball as well. Good slow delivery ball by Bumrah. You see Dhoni with both gloves on, and he's always well prepared with one glove. Not this time round.
Great stuff from Bumrah, just 23 years old. Skills as well as keeping his head. And the seasoned fast bowler Ashish Nehra in his ear now.
Yeah, get your foot behind the line. Bumrah has had no ball problems in the past. Get your foot behind the line. I wouldn't go Yorkers. You get a Yorker wrong, you can disappear out of the ground. Don't change the plan. The plan has worked.
The leg side boundary is pretty big, so he actually can be shot into the body.
Misses it. India wins. Bumrah has done it for India. KL Rahul got 70, but have a look at Bumrah's bowling in the depth. Virat Kohli is fired up, and what a win this is for India. Just got 144. The dew set in, nothing much for the spinners, but the seamers do it for India. Ashish Nehra and then Jasprit Bumrah. Last over, just 2 runs, 2 wickets, a dot ball to finish, and India have won by 5 runs. What a performance.